Hello my friends, hello and welcome back to another Sunday stream. We're playing more Scarlet Nexus today. I'm looking forward to that all week pretty much. We're getting in quite deep with the story now. I think we're very close to the end. I think we're going to be heading into phase 11 but before we have some Bond missions, of course. And we'll see how the story progresses. We're very close. There's 12 phases in total in this game. So let's see if we can finally clear up some of those questions that we've had. Go. Just waiting for the screen to be detected. Odd. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. There we go. It just had to wake up for a moment. Probably had a very tough Saturday night. Needing to recover somewhat from drinking too much. Because obviously computers do that as well. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah. There we go. So we have Luca, we have a lot of them. Lots of stuff to go through. Let's talk to Luca first. It was a gamble, but I'm glad the plan worked. Yeah, last time we infiltrated the mountain religious city.
Worried. Did something happen?
And we stopped Babe,
yes,
the supercomputer.
I must conduct this with the utmost secrecy. It's slightly dangerous. It may be difficult to manage on my own. So I was wondering if you could help me.
What are you planning,
Of course I'll
Luca?
help. So how dangerous is it?
For a while now, I've been looking into the research conducted at the old OSF hospital.
Yes.
During the investigation, I discovered research data was stolen by a spy from Seiron. I can't go into details, but it's very dangerous. It must be erased as soon as possible.
Why? What's
So you
in
want
the...
to infiltrate a Seiron research facility?
Yes, it should be in the Supernatural Life Research Facility.
Okay. Will it just be the two of us?
Yes, that would be best.
I guess fewer people involved would be better for secrecy.
Yep.
I'm glad you understand. Let's leave immediately.
Right. Joseph Hospital. Why? Why exactly? What was stolen? There we go. We're seeing a bit of a frame drop. So I thought that was a bit weird. That's here, because there is a nice little item here. Well, I did recently switch to newer graphics drivers, so that might have something to do with it.
But shouldn't we be hiding as we move so they don't notice us?
No, we chose an area with higher activity levels of others like last time. So I believe we will be okay.
Okay. Where do we need to go? We need to head to the higher tier.
Strengthened security, but it should basically be deserted.
I see.
We need an updated keycard. Interesting. We'll just have to make our way through then.
Here we go!
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
I'm trying not to.
Shall we?
We shall. Punk.
Your development is remarkable.
One step closer to becoming a Septentrion.
Keep it up!
The enemy dropped something.
If your body begins to
There we
burn,
go.
it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Rush. Mind Rush. It's nice of them to start off with a nice and slow segment here, even though they're level 50.
Leave it to me!
Just to get up to speed again. Nothing over here. Going up.
Next! Come on! Let's go! Keep it up!
Yeah, lovely.
This is pretty rare.
Yeah, but it's not a battle record A. We want a battle record A.
Here we go! Thanks, Luca!
All right, updated keycard number 2.
My pleasure.
Go through that door momentarily. I want to make sure that we pick up all of the items we can.
Use it well.
Come. Thank you. Which is apparently a good idea, because that gave us the other key card.
There are more others than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
I was right to bring you with me.
That you were.
If we take too much time getting there, they may detect us and move the research data to another location.
Yeah, we'll make it, don't worry.
I'm glad I came. Why were you looking into the research at the old OSF hospital anyway?
Probably about himself.
I apologize if this sounds harsh, but I'll be honest with you. While I was observing you, I feared that I might lose my power one day as well.
Oh,
Because you too were a dud.
well, you are a dud like me.
Yes, I began looking into the research the government did on powers to alleviate my fear.
Okay.
I was hoping I would discover a way to treat the loss of powers.
Is that why you asked for my help?
Yes, since you already know my secret, I didn't have to lie to you. It was rather selfish for me to ask you. I'm sorry.
A little.
Don't worry about it. I'm happy
But
you
it's
asked me
fine.
to help, no matter the
Yeah.
reason. So, did you find what you were looking for?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, I found the opposite.
Ooh.
You don't mean
Yes. It's data on eradicating psionic hormones from human brains with drugs and completely erasing powers.
That is quite different, yeah.
Why would they research something like that?
In case you ever need
It
it.
seems their
to
plan was to use it as
prevent-
a weapon to depower enemy psionics.
Yeah, exactly. That makes
Now
sense.
Seiron is continuing that research.
If it's implemented, it'll be a huge threat to the OSF, since we use our powers as a weapon.
On to everyone, because
And
apparently
many
everyone has
people
powers in this
face
world.
Discrimination has duds.
We have to stop this research. Let's find that data and erase it.
Roger, roger.
My pleasure.
Bum, bum.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Well, then focus your attacks.
The oil is making me sluggish.
Come on.
I'll be hanging. The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
There we go.
That was
Damn.
brilliant. You lit that one up.
Hey, lovely.
Regroup.
Leave it to me!
Rush. Thank you. Full type suppression.
Use it well.
Nothing over here. Okay.
We won't be able to move forward if we use my power, Yui.
Yeah, we don't have
You're
to.
so amazing. You investigated the laboratory all by yourself and even carried out an infiltration plan.
I may not look like it, but I have been on many OSF missions in my life.
Oh, you do kind of look like it. Ooh, new products. We can just buy the Yasutsuna Doji Kiri, which I think we will do. Yes, please. And equip. Because this would be 3 sets of 3 battle record A's, and they're not that easy to come around at the moment. Probably want the Prometheus Type 6 as well as the Lilybell Type 6, the Gauntlets Tier 6. Just get everything Tier 6. Yes. Yes. There we go. Nice upgrade on every character. They're all a bit cyberpunky now with their neon weapons. It works, but I don't think I really like this one, so we'll turn that off if we can. There, much better. Okay, and in the exchange, there's quite a few new items there. Okay, that's pretty nice. And yeah, I don't have the weapon use record here. Yeah, and 6 is currently the highest tier. No 6 pluses.
It is too early to relax. Our mission isn't over yet.
I don't think the mission is over ever, really. Probably just have to keep going. Let's do this. No more Maxa jelly. Take it.
Here we go!
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it. You've improved considerably lately.
Nice.
Keep it up.
That was solid.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Okay, more of them? It's gotta be. Yeah, they.
Now!
Bonk.
Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
I can hit it!
Nice. Now pupils.
I need your eyes.
It's in pounds.
Leave it to me!
That's for misting up the place. More. Oh, yes.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Then break it.
This other is weak to back attacks. Use SAS to get behind it. It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Just let me kill this thing. Thank you.
Use my power with SAS.
My pleasure.
Get lost!
And down we go.
Shall we?
We shall.
We did it! One step closer to becoming a septentrialist.
Ooh. Nice and crush.
Use it well.
Use my fire!
Oh, that's where you are, Luca.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Keep it up!
Where's that so weak spot?
Come on!
Ooh, that's a big blaze.
That's all of them over here, okay. That's actually not the way we were supposed to go. Huh. Maybe I find this odd. We on the wrong level. Is that it? I think we need to head down. Right. Going down. Yeah, that was it. We're apparently level 51. The level 0 experimental division. Let's do this. Brains.
The lab researching the stolen data?
It should be. It seems no one is here. Let's get this done.
That's also the same place that was using the brains.
Oh,
What?
What's wrong?
it seems Seiron's research has already progressed further than I expected.
That's not good.
This is a plan to disperse the drug indiscriminately and turn an entire city into duds. If they use this, they may be able to turn all humans in New Himuka into duds.
What is Seiron thinking? Delete that right now. What's the matter? Delete the data, Luca.
I just had a strange thought.
What?
Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if there were no powers?
What are you saying?
I've thought about it all my life. Our society is fixated on the superiority of powers. Whether you have powers or not decides your fate. But if all humans were duds, no one would ever have to worry about powers again. How much tragedy have you seen that would never have happened if there were no powers?
Calm down. Do you understand what you're saying?
I do.
Then you know that no tragedy will be prevented by a weapon like that. People cause those tragedies, not powers. Taking them away won't solve anything. I know this has been bothering you. I get worried when I think I might lose my power
Well,
too.
it depends. I mean, a lack of access to
Doesn't
powers
make it right
also
to take them all away. You're
prevents
the one that is
this.
most fixated on the superiority of powers.
That is also true.
I apologize. That was a bad joke.
Huh? That was a joke? Come on. Don't scare me like that.
I don't think that
Don't
was a
worry.
joke.
I've deleted all data related to the research, including the backups.
That's a relief.
Let's go back. It's dangerous to teleport with so many others around. So we should take the same route we came.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's go.
that did not
He
sound
was
like a
talking.
joke.
Even if it was a joke, he sounded kind of serious.
Mm-hmm.
He must have been really hurting to be tempted by it.
Yep. But he still feels
Our
weak.
mission is
so
complete. That was
that's-
good work.
That's driving him to become
Glad
stronger
nothing
all the
happened.
time.
You surprised me a little back there.
I was only teasing you.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I'll be honest with you. I hated you for a bit.
What?
It was more jealousy than hatred. I've been a research subject ever since I was young. We're both duds, but your family still loved you. I thought that you could never really understand how I felt.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I didn't know you felt that way.
You don't need to apologize. What you said before made something clear to me. We see the world differently because we've lived different lives.
Uh-huh.
And because of that, I think there are things I could learn from you. You're right. I am the one that is fixated on superiority of powers.
Yep. Pretty much.
That was in the heat of the moment.
Still
I'm
true.
embarrassed to have acted like such a child. Are you disappointed that someone like me is a Septentrion?
Well, you are a child,
No,
in a way.
I'm glad you told me how you really feel. I hope you'll feel free to be honest with me in the future.
You certainly are honest to a fault. Perhaps I could learn that as well. So, should we run back to the hideout?
What? It's pretty far. You're here, so why don't we teleport?
Because he wants to work out.
Stamina is just as important
Yep.
as strength. Let's go.
That's not what I meant when I said to feel free.
Better get to it. What are your thoughts on a world without powers, Yuito? Do not worry, I'm not teasing anymore. This is only a hypothetical supposition. Right. It is a little worrying, but with or without powers, I think that humans will stay the same. I think what's important is the connections in our hearts to each other. You never cease to shock me, Yuito. The connections in our hearts. I would like to think on that myself. Alright, Luca. Now about the moon. I've been thinking about what Kagero said about what the lunar people are trying to do and what happened. But I'm still not confident I understand. I'd like you to explain it to me again. Don't worry about it, Tsugumi. Aside from me and Kyoka, it was a lot of information that got dumped on all of you. So even the game developers are aware that this was an information dump. Great. As far as I understand, it all began when colonists were sent to Earth from the moon. Yeah, I guess it was around then. The colonists' goal was to return to their homeland and reduce the population of the overpopulated moon. However, they ran into a problem. The other particles that transformed humans into others started falling down on the moon and the Earth. In order to draw those particles away from the moon, they needed to override the gravity device that was regulating Earth's climate. So then they wanted to sacrifice Earth in order to save just the moon. And the one who was trying to execute that plan was Kagero, who was an agent from the moon. Yeah, that's right. But I messed up. That's when the moon decided to try a different method. If they couldn't avoid the other particles from falling, then all they had to do was direct them all to Earth. If they enveloped the Earth with a belt of other particles, the colonists on Earth wouldn't be able to return to the moon. They could kill two birds in one stone by also preventing the population from growing again. So that's the reason the extinction belt came to be. Does that mean the moon's plan succeeded? I don't know. After that, I lost contact with the moon, so I have no idea what happened up there. I can't imagine that everything worked out for them with the other particles, though. This is just a conjecture, but I believe the moon continues to face a crisis, regardless of the results of their plan. You said the moon is responsible for the others descending onto Earth. No matter what their initial objectives may have been, continuing that for 2,000 years is abnormal, to say the least. Whether they're afraid of Earth's retaliation or they ran into some other trouble, the moon is facing desperate times. Yes, even though they have more advanced technology than we do, that is why I believe they are still being threatened by the others. Others on the moon too? If that's the case, it must be hard for you, Kagero. I mean, that's your homeland, and where your family was. I really appreciate your concern, Tsugumi, but I honestly have mixed feelings about it. Everything happened such a long time ago. Anyway, that's pretty much all I can tell you about it. Yeah, quite a big chance that his family doesn't exist anymore, considering that was 2,000 years ago. I wasn't sure about the fact that Kagero apparently was the one who tried to sacrifice Earth in order to save the moon. Right, about the mysterious Septentrion. So, not all of the Septentrion's identities are known, but isn't there anyone who has information on the most secret one? Oh, you can't count me out if we're talking about Septentrions. You're talking about the mystery Septentrion, all the fans know, right? Unfortunately, all I know is that they use shape-changing powers. Even that's just a rumor, or an urban legend. There isn't any concrete information about it. Oh great, a shapeshifter. Oh dear. So, anyone could be... Aww. A shapeshifter? I guess that's the only information out there. Oh, I didn't know you were a Septentrion fan too, Wataru. I didn't think you'd be a fan, she did. Let's exchange whatever information we get on Mystery Septentrion. Yeah. Even being in the OSF, you can't learn many details on the Septentrions. It would be nice to have someone to exchange info with. Since we're exchanging information, let me ask you, Wataru, who is your favorite Septentrion? Well, I can't really say he's my favorite anymore, but Major General Karen's power is just nasty. It's probably Major General Fubuki though. His power is so cool, and he's very generous with fan service. Yeah, I'm having trouble now that we know there is apparently some kind of shapeshifter. And we know that General Fubuki was absent for a period of time, so maybe he's been replaced with the shapeshifter. Most newbies like either First Class Major General Karen or Second Class Major General Fubuki. Big words. What do you like then, Shithan? I still think 7th class belongs to Seto, so let me say that Seto, 7th class, is my favorite. If I got 7th class though, no, I won't say anymore. We'll talk about this some other time, just me and you, Wataru. Alright, we'll have a nice long talk about Septentrions. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Lovely, jubbly. Let's save before we start another Bond mission. So we did the one with Luca. Let's do Kasane. I wonder if the people left on the moon are still suffering from metamorphosis. Possibly.
I didn't really talk to Kasane about the fact that the person who raised her was my mother.
Yeah.
Hey, Kasane. Do you have a minute?
Sure, what is it?
I wanted to talk to you about my mother.
Hmm.
I thought you may want to as well.
Yes. Will you come with me to Mizuhagawa?
Mizuhagawa?
I thought it would be best to talk somewhere private. I also want to get some combat in.
Ah.
So you want to get some field training? Great. I'll make lunch then. We'll probably get hungry.
This isn't a picnic. Fine.
Good. Then we'll leave in an hour. We don't get to do this too often, so I'll make the best lunch that I can.
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
Looks like we took care of most of the others around here. Let's take a break. Here's your lunch.
No, you weren't gonna let me kill them.
Oh,
She's not saying anything. Maybe she doesn't like some of the vegetables. Or maybe I tried too hard? I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away. Is it too much?
it's fine. It tastes fine too.
Oh, good.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom Mother.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait.
Yeah.
I guess she raised you first.
Yep.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister then.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
Because you were
You were
born
raised first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
She is rather indifferent sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
No.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember
Ah.
is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, sorry. That was a little insensitive.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Nita.
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore. Whew, that was quite the feast. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Yet you aren't.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I. I wonder if we'll have the time, though.
That's hard to say. Did you ask her how long she can stay?
Probably not much.
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Sorry for being a downer.
Hey, you still have the red strings. You can always go back in time.
I just don't want to think that not seeing her is the end of the relationship. Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
I was just a kid, but I remember being so happy when I was with my mom.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected.
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts are connected over time.
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us. But I am very thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes. I have more good memories now.
Promise not to laugh, but when I actually saw her again and heard her voice, I felt a lump in my throat and almost started to cry. I actually did cry a little, though.
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
This is perfect. Let's get a workout in before we head back.
Let's.
Okay. Let's take care of this together.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them.
Okay.
Connect with SAS and don't forget your surroundings.
Here, Roger.
She said it doesn't suit her, but she is like a big sister sometimes.
What? You look like you want to say something.
Oh, it's nothing. Let's go.
Your thing, big sis.
Oh, Yuito. I wanted to talk to you.
Sure, what is it?
I just wanted to thank you. It's strange, but whenever I talk to you, I feel relieved. It's kind of like you're to me what Baki is to you.
Ooh, we have salt fishing for Kasane as well.
I wonder if I understand your feelings better. Communicating with someone is difficult.
Yeah, it's not like I'm good at it either, but I get what you're saying.
It is. It definitely is. You remember that I said I have a refined palate? Lunch mate was delicious. I just wanted to tell you. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you. When I saw you fight today, I was thinking the way you use your power is a little rough around the edges. You should focus more. I'm happy you like my cooking. I'll cook for you again. Rough, huh? I certainly can't move like you do, Kasane. Why don't you train me to show my appreciation? I guess I'll make you another lunch. If you want to, of course. Right. Would be good practice for me too, I guess. So I guess I wouldn't mind training you. Can you bring the lunches when we do? Yes, he can. He can. Let's save before we move on. There we go. Along nicely. So we have Kagero. And yes. Alright, 3 more then. Looks like 4 more even. Kyoka. 5. Okay, let's do Shiden first. Let's get insulted for a bit.
Yuito, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Now what? Did you come to insult me again?
Yeah.
No, I don't want anyone else to hear. We're going to Musubi's, come on.
Hey, wait,
Okay.
I didn't agree. Oh, man. I can't take this guy.
You'll get it. Maybe he's going to apologize.
So, what do you want?
We had an argument last time.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. You don't want to pick up where we left off, do you? I've had enough of that.
No, I don't. I was too emotional before, so I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Wait, what did you just say?
Whoa.
I said I'm sorry. What's strange about that? I know when I've gone too far.
Do you?
Yeah. I said things I didn't mean to. But I didn't expect you to just apologize.
I called you a pampered little boy.
Yeah.
But when I thought of your circumstances, I realized I was wrong. You lost both your parents, then almost lost your memory. You've had plenty of your own hardships.
Well, when you say it like that... Did I really have it that hard?
Will you accept my apology?
Yeah, I accept.
Just to be clear, I'm only apologizing for what I was wrong about.
Okay.
It's true that you're a dimwit, so I won't apologize for that.
Can't he be a little nicer? I guess that's just his personality.
Yep.
Speaking of hardships, you said you were a dud. Do you actually know what that means?
Huh?
That he didn't have powers.
It means someone born without powers.
Do you really understand that? You say it like it doesn't affect you. They have it harder than even civilians. They're powerless.
Yeah, so?
Well, it's kind of unclear. Wait, are you worried about me?
No. I can't understand how you could say that so lightly. No matter what the official stance is, people without powers are discriminated against.
Oh,
It doesn't matter if you're a Sumeragi or not.
that doesn't mean that he
No
can't
matter how much they
say
flatter
that he
you to
is
your
that.
face, they're laughing at you in their heads. I don't think I could handle that.
I know that people won't look at me the same, but it won't change who I am.
Yeah.
There are people who see me for me, not as a psionic or as a Sumeragi.
I can't tell if you're tough or just stupid. You've had so many bad experiences, but you look so self-assured. When I see you, it makes me think I can't whine about my little problems.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm surprised you want to whine sometimes.
It's not that I want to whine. There are things I'm not pleased about.
And those are many.
It's so hard, but my real ability still isn't appreciated in the OSF. It's irritating.
Oh yeah, I think I know what it feels like to not be appreciated too. People don't see how hard I work because I'm a Sumeragi. Just like you.
Way to be insulting without trying. I'll give you some advice. If you feel like you're not being appreciated, then get so strong that people have to appreciate you.
Yeah, did that.
Only way. It's what I worked so long for, and what I'll keep working for.
Right.
Wow. You can be unexpectedly passionate.
Unexpectedly? Why is it unexpected?
I just always thought you were the cool guy. I didn't think we'd have anything in common.
Stop it. We don't have anything in common.
Yes.
I'm not a
Yes, you
pampered
do.
boy like you.
Oh, now he's a pampered boy again.
Yeah, we're not alike at all. I mean, I'm not rude like you.
What?
If you had been nicer about your advice before. Oh, that's right. I haven't thanked you yet. I had trouble listening, but once I put the insults aside, I realized it was pretty good advice. Thanks.
Of course it was. I'm always studying battles to get better than I am now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. Will you give me more advice sometime?
Sure. But I won't be so nice next time, so don't cry about it.
I'll be ready. I'm counting on you.
Yep.
Stop furrowing your brow the moment you look at someone.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah.
That makes two of us then. Makes me angry that we're alike. But I guess you could say I'm rubbing off on you.
I'll be on you.
Keep climbing to get on my level.
On level 3. More SAS recovery and combo V. Combo vision. Okay. Yeah.
My first
Including the
impression
sky.
was the worst. But now, I'm willing to say you're the second to worst.
Yay.
Nice. I guess I'm grateful that I'm better now.
Well, the worst is probably Karen, so... Is that why Major General Karen is called Major General Karen? Because he's a Karen? Is that it? Oh. Right. We've got some hope solving the Kunard Gate issue now. Whoop, I just used my head. God, it's time to be slacking off. Yes, Miss Slacking off.
Arashi hasn't mentioned the forced break program to me once since then.
Yeah.
I wonder why she wanted to make it in the first place. She said it was to help people like me rest.
Maybe it's to help her
She
rest.
also said I was just like someone... I know. I'll call that person up.
Oh dear.
She isn't going to like this. But if it helps...
You come to the hideout. Ooh.
Hey, Arashi. Remember how you told me that I was like Major General Fubuki?
Oh, that? I can't believe you remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, you two are alike. Especially how earnest and naive you are.
You told me to rest and relax because being too earnest wasn't good. But I think those words and the forced break program were meant for him.
That's an
Yeah, maybe.
interesting idea. What makes you think that?
There's a lot of reasons. But I guess seeing him work until he collapsed sealed the deal.
Yep.
Whenever I see him, I do think he really needs someone to force him to rest. If that's the case, I think you should be telling all of this to him instead of me.
Yep.
Even if you're right, that sounds like a pain.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you'd say that. I'm sorry for doing this behind your back. But I invited Major General Fubuki here. He should arrive any minute now.
What?
I received a message from Yuito. He said you wanted to talk to me, Arashi?
Fubuki?
Yep.
I had no idea you were so nosy, Yuito.
Yes, you did.
You're the one who started this by trying to force me to rest. So consider this payback.
I can't believe you.
Arashi? Yuito? What's going on?
Sorry, Fubuki, but I don't really have anything to talk to you about.
Yes, you did.
Arashi, come on.
I mean, there's a lot of things I could say.
Yes.
However, I know it's wrong to push my own values on you. I won't criticize or deny the way you live just because we think differently. I suppose I was conceited to think that I was always right.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Really? It's the conclusion I drew from my latest experiment.
Experiment?
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. It's all thanks to the wonderful test subject I had.
Wait, what?
In other words, you just have to follow your gut.
Arashi.
Arashi.
Just don't push yourself too hard. I can't support you if you collapse. Like, physically.
Yep.
I know. Thank you.
Sorry, maybe I did stick my nose where it didn't belong.
You were a
That's
test
alright.
subject.
That was surprisingly cathartic. I've been avoiding that conversation because I thought it was too much of a pain. Seems like I had a lot I kept bottled up inside. I feel a bit
That's
better
like-
now.
Oh, good.
Really? That's good.
So here's a token of my appreciation. Take it.
Appreciation? My vision!
Forced break.
It's the light version of the break program. It starts spinning your vision so you'll...
I'm getting dizzy.
Lie down.
Yes, that was awesome. How's that for relaxing, Yuito?
You're actually pissed, aren't you?
Maybe. Maybe she
Like
is.
you're working hard. I don't think it's a good idea to work too hard, though.
Yeah.
You're one to talk.
You don't care enough about slacking off. It's not a bad thing. When you know your own strength and rest when you need it, you'll be a better soldier.
There's a
Work on that.
difference between
There's a lot of
resting and
people who
slacking
will be
off.
Sad if you fall. I'm one of them.
Or bond, another assault vision. Nice. We got a large pot and ladle.
You have potential. However, you should not overdo it.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
You're- How are we doing here? I hear you're pretty good at housework, but how's your wisdom on everyday life? The static electricity I make is giving me problems. It affects my work sometimes too. I want to do something about it. Rubber gloves? That's out of left field. I do know something though. The easiest is to put your palm on a wall or some wood for a while before you touch a doorknob. It happens easily when your skin is dry too, so make sure to stay moisturized. Oh, moisturize me. Moisturize me. Your skin dry, Eden. I'd rather not talk about my skin, but I have been a little dry lately. That's pretty good advice. Thanks. Yep, that's the Fubuki one. So, is your dizziness better? that teaches you not to play pranks like that on an adult, Lazy Yui. I should thank you, though. It looks like the byproduct of my arrest program is worth more than I thought. I still feel sick. But I'm relieved that you said that. I feel bad for what I did, sorry. This isn't really an apology, but I want you to teach me how to switch gears like an adult. Lazy Yui wants to learn directly from Master Lazy Ara. How can I put this? You're too serious to help. Fine, I'll teach you the basics of being a bad adult. Yes, I figured you could. Right, let's do her first. Your mother is so pretty. She seems even kinder than Babe's vision. Okay, Tsugumi.
Yuito, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Sure. What?
We found the white flowers already. I was wondering if there were any other plants you want me to find?
She wants to do something for you and she needs to go.
Mind.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
You look really disappointed. What's up all of a sudden?
Well, I wanted to help you.
You always help me. Not only in battle, but with the flowers too. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
But I...
Huh? What is it? Oh, sorry. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
It's because she likes you.
Wait, I'll say it. I have to.
Okay.
I want to be brave.
Okay.
Tsugumi?
Say it.
I want to be... I want to be your friend.
Huh?
Okay.
You want to be my friend?
I've been thinking about it for a long time. You're so nice, and you listen to me, so I want to be your friend.
Oh,
I
you
looked for the
already
white flowers because
kinda?
I wanted to help you. I thought if I did, you'd be my friend.
Oh, that's what you were trying to say when I asked you why you were so interested in that flower on Hieno Mountain.
Yeah, I didn't lie then, but the main reason was because I wanted you to be my friend. So I asked if there was any other way I could help. I'll help you any way I can.
You don't have to do that, you know.
So you don't want to be my friend?
What are you talking about? We're already friends.
What?
That's how I feel anyway. If it's okay with you, I want to be your friend.
But I can't talk normally, and I couldn't bring the flower back. I wasn't any help.
No?
Whether you're helping or not doesn't matter. Friends are friends. Besides, you've been talking normally for a while now.
Yeah.
The way I talk isn't normal. I just blush and go quiet. I can't look people in the eyes.
Listen,
You're just shy.
it's fine if that's normal for you. But what do you think is normal anyways?
Being able to talk a lot without pausing. If you don't do that, people don't understand.
That's not true. Even if you don't talk very much, I understand how you feel.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you found that flower's name from the little that I remembered, and you were going to climb Hieno Mountain by yourself. Seeing all that, there's no question how much you care about me. Anyone would agree.
Yep.
And who else but a friend would go through that much trouble?
You think so?
Yeah. Take plants, for example. They make you feel good just by being around and not talking, right?
Yeah.
So don't feel like you have to go to great lengths or change who you are just to please others. I think you should just be yourself, just as you are now.
That's kind of strange. I've never thought I could be myself. I always wanted to be normal. I thought that if I was, I would be able to make friends besides Kagero.
Like I said, I'm your friend. So stressing yourself out is the last thing I want you to do.
Yeah.
Just like that white flower. You left it alone because you thought it would be happier living on the mountain.
Yep.
I think you should live the way that's easiest for you as well. That sounds a little pompous, though.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I'm happy.
Same here. I'm happy to call you my friend.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're friends.
Oh, right. About the flowers. I just thought of one I want to find.
What?
Okay.
Go on.
We couldn't bring back that silent snowmelt before, so I was thinking we could find a flower that's suited for this place. Is there one that would bloom inside the hideout?
Hmm.
And I'm just asking as a friend, so...
There are a lot. There's no direct sunlight inside the hideout, so... A flower that can live inside the shade is best. Like a spathiphyllum.
A space of what?
The what now?
Yeah.
We should take it outside to get some sun once in a while.
Okay.
It's hard for flowers to bloom without ever getting sunlight.
That makes sense.
Soil, too. If it's not the right soil for the flower, it will wilt. I know a good shop for soil. I'll take you there.
Right.
I was hoping for an easier one. Like one for beginners.
I should take care of it.
There are no easy plants. They're all living things.
Got it.
Okay.
So first, I should get serious about this.
Yep.
She looks like she's having fun. She has no trouble talking about plants. She sees me as a friend too. I guess that means we're real friends now. There's no other way to put it. Okay.
Yep.
I'm ready to learn, Professor Tsugumi.
Professory.
Sure. I'll start with the basics. Make sure you take notes.
Oh dear.
Huh? Right. Okay.
Yeah, you better get to it, Yuito. Yeah. I'm glad we're friends, Yuito. I wonder what else friends do together. I think I might want to do more friend things with you, other than talking about plants. That's kind of a tough question. There are some limited Bucky goods coming out soon, if you're interested. Let's go buy them. Yeah, that sounds fun. Like friends. It's a promise. I bet it is. Still thinks she likes you. You? We did also level up earlier. I think. How are we doing on the brain map? We have 4 points to spend. Can greatly reduce enemies' crush gauge with attacks. Sure. We'll get that. Thank you very much. So Kagero and Kyoka, I think. With Kyoka. It may have worked out this time, but you won't be able to use the red strings that often. The toll it takes on you two is too great. Sure thing, Kyoka.
Yuito, do you have a minute?
Yeah.
There's something I have to tell you.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Let's go to Masubi's. I'll tell you everything there. About things I've been hiding from you.
So what have you been hiding? Yeah.
What was it that you were hiding from me?
I couldn't tell you before because I was scared of what you'd think of me. A long time ago, Togetsu ordered me to monitor your mother, Wakana Sumeragi.
That makes sense.
My mom?
Yes. Right after she escaped from Togetsu, they sent me into Suo. I spied on her and reported everything to them. Her movements, her life, and her family.
I see. That's why you knew about my childhood.
Yep.
I'm sorry for not telling you sooner.
No, I'm glad you told me. I'm surprised, but I'm sure you didn't have a choice.
Thank you. I don't know if this can make up for it, but I'll answer anything you want to know.
Ooh.
Let's see. Okay. I'm a little embarrassed to ask this.
What is it?
Could you tell me more about my mom? We didn't have time to really sit down and have a conversation when she came back.
Yes, of course. Where should I start? From that romantic day your parents met?
No, you don't need to go that far. How about from the time I was born?
Let's see. You had to be kept in the hospital for a while, but you were such a cute baby. Your mother was always by your side, watching over you. While you and your brother grew, I think your mother always sensed Togetsu in the shadows.
Probably.
Still, she continued basking you in love, never showing any sign of fear or worry. She was an incredible person.
Do you think you were watching over us like my mom did?
Huh?
Just the way you were talking about it made it sound like you kept a watchful eye on us. I'm sorry if I was wrong.
You're right. I may have gotten a little attached. I mean, I've been watching your family for years.
Yeah, she feels like you're...
I still wish
Stepmom?
Wakana could have lived like that forever. However, I couldn't even imagine going against Togetsu at the time. All I could do was watch.
You don't need to feel responsible for that. You're not like that anymore.
Hearing you say that makes me feel like I can forgive myself a little. Thank you.
Oh, it doesn't exist anymore.
Thank you for telling me stories about my mom. Can I hear more sometime?
Yes, anytime you'd like. I have lots I want to share as well. Like the first time you walked, or when your diaper...
Hey, we don't need to go over anything like that. Do you have tons of embarrassing stories about me or something?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Just the person I wanted to see. Your lucky color for the day is red, and your lucky direction is south.
Red south.
Thanks for that. So, what should I do specifically?
Yeah.
Eat red food and deploy south, probably. Should I make something for you?
Oh, no thanks. I appreciate the thought.
Bond level 3. Duplication. Well, SAS is active. You create duplicates of yourself that attack with it. That's a pretty nifty ability.
You can talk to me about anything. Romantic issues, or dreams you had last night.
What?
Okay. I don't have anything right now, but you can come talk to me anytime you want to.
Yeah, maybe oversharing a little. I messaged you about smiling before, right? When you were a baby, your smile when you were with your mother was like a blooming flower. Especially when she would tickle you. You looked like you were having so much fun. Sure, if tickling is fun. Just saying. You would beg her to do it. It used to make me smile too. That's kind of embarrassing, but it reminded me that I was loved. Thanks, Kyoka. Hearing you say that makes me feel like I helped. Thanks to you too, Yuito. Oh, he was ticklish. Yeah, I don't think he really liked being tickled. A bit much. Right, Kagero. So Babe transmitted the data to the past. I definitely didn't see that coming. Well...
Hey, Kagero.
Yep.
If you, have some time, what do you say we go get coffee?
Oh, well, I've never been asked by a guy before, and it's Yuito of all people.
Not like that.
Is it that unexpected?
Of course it is. After all, I am the one who killed your father. I've said a lot of things to you and dragged you around, but I thought you'd still have something against me.
I still have mixed feelings about you, and you're right. I can't just forgive what you did.
Yeah, I figured.
But that's why I want to know who you are, and what you're thinking.
Why you did what you
It was
did.
a nice break going to town with you.
Huh. If that's how it is, how about we do something less boring than just coffee?
What do you have in mind?
Hey, where are you taking me?
I could tell you now, but that would spoil the surprise.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You said something less boring, but this place is pretty deserted.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't believe everything someone like me says. I was lying.
Oh.
Okay.
Could it be more boring?
Why did you bring me here?
Well, you did say you wanted to understand me. I chose this place because I don't think anyone will bother us here. Don't hesitate to ask me whatever you want. You have the right to do so.
Well,
Righty.
I do have something I've been wanting to ask you. You said you wanted to stop Togetsu for your family, right?
Yeah. Everything I've worked for up till now was to stop Togetsu's plans, to protect the existence of my family, of with my daughter. For 2,000 years, that's all I lived for.
Yep.
Well, I told you most of that already.
Yeah, I understood that, and I don't doubt it at all. But there is still something I just don't understand.
What's that?
What's that?
You already stopped Togetsu. You finally reached your goal. So what's wrong? Why do you still look so unsatisfied?
Oh? That's pretty sharp. You know, you're something, kid. Very innocent. Maybe too innocent.
What? You're not still hiding something, are you?
Really?
Well, everything I've told you up till now was definitely true. But if there is something, I guess it's that I'm burned out.
You're burned out? What do you mean?
Well, he's been doing this for 2,000 years.
In 2,000 years.
Yeah.
My family, the world I know, they're all far in the past. I have nothing now. I don't feel anything. I'm totally empty inside.
He's lost his goal.
I had.
Yeah.
Now I'm just remaining in this world with no real meaning. Kind of like a ghost.
I know what it feels like to lose your family. I lost mine too. But how can you talk like that? You're the one who murdered my father. You're telling me that the person who killed my family is a burned out coward?
I'm sorry if it makes you mad, but that's how I feel. You're the one who wanted to know.
Yeah, he completed his goal, and now there's nothing for him.
Do you want to kill me now?
He doesn't feel like there's anything to live for.
Thank you for being honest with me.
I'll talk to you anytime. You beat the crap out of me in a one-on-one fight. Okay then, that's enough serious talk. Time to head out to town.
Wait,
okay. What?
That was a quick turnaround. I can't believe you want to go out now.
I told you I'd take you somewhere less boring, didn't I?
That's
You
true.
have to pay attention.
And he said that nothing was a lie before
You
that.
just told me not to believe what someone like you says.
All right, today I'll show you how real men have fun in Suo. This is gonna be fantastic.
Oh dear.
He said fun was escaping reality. But I think he might be enjoying himself just a little too much.
Yuito, you tired? Are you making sure to use Baki to make you feel better?
Yes.
Yes. Baki gives me all the energy I need.
Yep.
Yeah, you're really weird. I guess this is what it means to have a good upbringing.
Well, if Baki makes you feel better, then I'll be sure to buy any Baki merchandise I come across.
Yeah. Sustained invisibility will continue shortly even after attacking.
I think we...
Talking to you, honestly, I'm shaken. I have nothing. My life has no meaning. But I guess I'm the only one who can remember them. My family. Sorry, I don't know how to put it. We should talk again. Let's just not go out in the town next time.
Make a pretty good team.
I guess so.
I guess that's all of the Bond missions. Yes. Let's save and continue the story. With Phase 11.
I'm sorry I made you all worry.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
Okay.
We're going back there again?
I...
Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements?
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Right.
Okay. Then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready.
Yep.
Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Oh, yes, that
That was sudden.
that happens over time.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
Not really.
It's good. we don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
Look.
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now.
You?
Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh, yeah, we are. Mom?
You're just like your father.
Huh?
Why?
No. Kaito is the one who looks like Dad. Actually, people tell me I'm not much like him.
I'm not talking about your face. It's how you act. Yuito, about your father... I'm sorry I didn't tell you what he was doing. He did awful things, but it was him that saved me from Togetsu. He was kind.
Maybe he changed after her death.
He would change this country too. He's wanted to be a politician ever since he was little. But I guess he could only take your father's path as well.
Kaito did, but
It's all right. You and Kaito are your father's and my children. I know you'll make up someday.
Right.
Will they? I'm not sure they will. They're pretty far apart. Now let's hear how to close the Kunad Gate. Phase 11. That's gotten very big.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Yeah, what are these entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements.
Ooh, that sounds rough.
What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear.
That's what we've been seeing in the background here.
The reason this hasn't disappeared is
There's one
Yuito and Kasane
behind the screen there, on the right, one down there on the left.
The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state.
Yeah.
Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
And what will happen to
distorted
all the alterations?
But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Yeah.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate.
You saw it as well when you were dying.
Only exists for those with the red strings power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station or junction point for traveling through time.
It's where we're looking from.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Right?
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red strings power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
Okay.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Pretty much.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos Terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Alright, that's good.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos Terminal.
Yeah.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother.
Yeah.
Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Will do. Will do.
Mom, I saw you again after all these years, but we haven't really talked. I get that the situation won't allow it, but...
Well then, let's head in. Are you ready to go to the Chronos terminal? Yes. Yes, we are.
Good to go, Kasane?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Let's do
Focus
this.
your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos terminal.
Okay.
To the Chronos terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements.
Ding.
It looks like we actually made...
Still don't know where Karen is now.
Are each of those images connected to different times?
Possibly.
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
This is... It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Let's go!
Looks like it.
The others?
How are they inside the Chronos terminal?
Calm down.
Weird.
That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
Well, we fought them in the past. We killed them in the past.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame.
Yep.
But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
Alright, don't worry. Ooh.
So if our consciousness has made it, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as if it was. We have
Come
to
on,
find
let
it.
me...
My pleasure.
I'm with you!
At this rate...
They are hitting pretty hard. Next. All right. Yeah, nice dodge. Do it. And crush. Yes. Thank you. Ooh, more of them.
Here we go! Hit it! Take this!
Water.
It might be easier to electrify now that it's wet.
You can use it.
Let's try that. Yes, it is.
Leave it to me!
Taken care of.
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
Where do we need to go? That way. Lead the way, Mom. That's the sister. Lots of memories that we went through. Ah, so that's what an entanglement looks like. Upside down flowers.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it.
It's kind of a
If we want
paradox.
to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Won't that send your mother back?
Another one!
Let's hold it off while we unravel the entanglement.
Alright. I know we can do it. Right, Yuito?
Yeah, right. Let's go.
This is bad. It's close.
Thank you. At least we still have SAS.
Hone it.
And brain drive.
Close.
Keep it up. Next. Thanks, Luca.
Luca? Gotcha.
It's now. Give it everything you.
Now die.
Ah. Let's unravel.
This should work.
So those points are not entanglements, it's just... There we go. Now they are 3 strings.
This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right?
Yeah, it's a big deal for him.
Now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yet you did somehow.
What I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF.
Yeah, it gave him drive.
So, thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
Yeah, there's probably more.
So, there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
Yep.
Right. Okay, let's go.
I wonder if the save guy has also followed us in here.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
Yep.
I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
Yeah, there's one. And I'm still thinking Karen might be making more of them. And others.
Is that 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito.
I need support!
Let's get some pyrokinesis in.
I need to support the injured.
She'll be fine.
At this rate, I can hit it! It's over!
Heal up.
I can still fight.
Now, Yuito!
On it. Easy enough.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Let's take duplication then. And electrokinetic. This duplication's pretty short.
That was good, Yuito.
Now where's the other one? Yeah, it's done all right. And deal with it. Go.
It should work.
Now let's get rid of this entanglement.
This should work. It should work.
That takes care of that one.
I think that's all of them.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if you could change history?
You mean by traveling to the past? That would just create new entanglements, though, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Probably.
after the Kunad Gate is gone. If you could use the red strings freely.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure, I've thought about it. If I had done this, or hadn't done that, something would have changed. All those regrets are still there.
But you'd be a very different person.
Nagi asked, what should I have done differently? I just couldn't come up with an answer.
So, do you want to use the red strings to change the past?
No, I don't. Because even if you change the past, you won't know how it will affect the future.
Well, that too.
Nagi might not have gotten caught up in all of this if he wasn't my friend. If he hadn't joined the OSF, if he didn't admire them, if I mess with the past that much and just overwrite his life, is that really saving him? And it's not just Nagi. If you change the past, it would affect the lives of everyone in the world.
It's not something that one person can burden themselves with.
I don't think it's right to only care about what you wish. There's a lot that I still can't accept, but it's not something that I can just ignore as if it didn't happen.
I know it was a silly question. I'm actually surprised. Or maybe I'm just relieved.
Yeah.
Because now I know I'm not the only one having these thoughts. Before, I would have answered differently. But now that I've met everyone, the way I see the world has changed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same for me. You know, we actually have a lot in common.
I think
Well,
it's
you are
early to say that.
siblings. Somehow. Ooh. More.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
Yep.
But all the time periods we travel to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
Yep.
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
You can do it.
You only traveled to those 2 times, right?
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
And whose entanglement is this? Is this Karen's?
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right.
Someone else?
Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then.
That's Karen. Yep.
What? How?
Former Major General Karen.
So they're going to keep coming.
Yep.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
I need to kill the others first. How many of them are there? Just 2. Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
Hit it.
Gotcha.
That worked. There must be a weak spot.
Try and hit the armor. Gotcha.
Use it well.
See if you can use it.
Ooh, you're down by a lot. There you are.
That was close.
Okay, guess we'll have to do this ourselves.
I need your help, Kasane.
I'll repay this in battle.
Let's regroup.
Use it well.
Leave it to me.
Gotcha. They are pretty tough. Oh, yes.
Be a weak spot. Nice. Burning.
Heal up.
Still fight.
Come on, hit it.
This is
Time to fight back.
My pleasure.
Let's do this, Nami. This is bad.
That was close.
Let's get a max galleon. Thank you. Okay,
Way better?
that should help. Come on, hit it.
At this rate.
Come on, get rid of the armor already. There we go.
That was close.
Here!
Here we go.
Good timing.
Let's go.
Oh,
Everything.
yes.
Use my fire!
Let's light it on fire.
Nice. It's burning.
And kill.
Now die.
Nice. And down.
It should work.
Now, what are we doing with Major General Karen?
Okay, that should.
Yep.
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
You need to get out.
Did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably. But something doesn't feel right. Karen and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Damn it. I'm blacking.
Yuito, Kasane!
You need to get out.
Mom?
Mother.
Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. It seems like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate. Why hasn't it disappeared?
Because there's still entanglements.
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What? But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why?
Leave the rest to me.
What?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
They know.
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done.
Yep.
Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
No, you don't.
Mother!
It's fine.
Yuito. Kasane. Live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for.
Secretly, you knew she had to leave.
So today is the day.
Yep.
I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future. Kaito. Yuito.
Who gets your brain? Is that Babe?
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
She used the rehabilitation to clear her mind.
I see.
That's why she died.
That was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
Yeah.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
To Yuito. Kasane. I'm sorry we have to part. I should have told you what I was trying to do, but I didn't trust myself to be calm talking to you two. I'll summarize what I told your friends. I'm going back to my time now. No, I should say that I went back. There are 3 reasons. 1. To protect the history of Wakana Sumeragi dying in 2009. 2. To ensure the history where I received the Red Strings data sent by Togetsu. Togetsu sent the data to me because they salvaged my brain, connected it to Babe. So my brain has to be collected by Togetsu in 2009. 3. To erase the entanglement I created. If someone with the Red Strings power who is from a different time than you two passes through the Kunad Gate, an entanglement is created. As long as I try to pass through the Chronos terminal, the entanglement can't be eliminated. But my death eliminates the power and cause, so the entanglement can be erased. That means that I have to carry out my life in my original time. I've had this plan ever since I received the Red Strings data. This will eliminate the Kunad Gate. What happens to the world after that is left up to you, living in 2020. Please work with your friends to make a better future. P.S. I know I must have hurt you both, but I was happy that I was able to see my precious children grown up and strong. Thank you for being born and for living, for giving me happiness. I pray that you will see so much more happiness than what you gave me. Yuito, Kasane, I will always love you. Wakana Sumeragi.
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
It's still there. Very much is.
Wakana knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
I'm sorry. I know this hits the two of you harder than anyone else, and I'm here crying.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
Probably would.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
Sure she did. And it might even make the entanglement worse staying long.
Wakana wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different than yours.
The uneasy feeling I had when we unraveled the entanglements 11 years ago was because Mother's entanglement still remained.
Perhaps. The gate's still there.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
Well, they have.
All the entanglements
Kind of.
will be unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
What? What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karen.
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karen.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
Yep.
But he didn't copy my...
But he did.
He could have time-traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karen created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
But
he's probably still there.
Find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find? Karen can unravel his own entanglement.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it. But I've got nothing. I can't find him at all. It's like he's disappeared.
He's still back there?
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karin and Yakumo?
Yep.
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karin's face.
But that was Yakumo. I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Ah, yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
What? Was it someone else?
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Tsugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained?
Yeah.
Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
So,
Whole
Karin?
personality changed. You're not suggesting... The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
And then Karin is currently
Doesn't
in
matter.
cryo
Either
sleep.
way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
Actually, no. We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge!
Right. Cold sleep. Just like Kagero.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly.
Or that's Karin.
If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did. But we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under Suo.
I mean, Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
Probably not.
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
Yep.
The chief. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Well, if he says he wants to wake up.
I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. There's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our hideout then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Yeah, they probably could.
Good idea. It would be smart to rest while we can.
Yep.
Thanks, Gemma. All right, let's head back.
So I guess this is a shorter phase?
Welcome back. I messaged Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karin, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
Oh, he's also in
We
the
don't
present.
have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
Yep. So I guess
I want to
it's
talk to
going to...
Luca for a change.
Oh, sure, we will, momentarily. Let's see, we can now train in new missions. Kasane. Hey, Yuito. Mother was herself to the very end, dignified and strong-willed. I'm proud of her. Yeah, I am too. I only remembered her from when I was little. She wasn't just kind, she was strong too, and she loved us with all her heart. Both you and me. She did love us. It's strange. Just knowing that makes me feel stronger. Yeah? But to tell the truth, I wanted to talk with her more. If I told her that, she'd probably tell me to get my act together. I understand how you feel. There's so much I want to say to her too, but we have to move on. With Mother's wish that we have a happy future etched into our hearts. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's make sure to save. Now we will keep the last phase for next time. Ooh, new products. Yes, refueling drink, okay. Get the power enhanced 6s. Let's see, anything on the exchange? Field gear, refueling drinks. Ooh, we can upgrade the Yasatsuna Dorje Diri. Yes, please. So everything can get to 6+ now. Let's do that. We need to get our hands on the weapon use record set. We have plenty of battle record S's, so glad we can use those. Okay, we need some pound types, pressure plus. We've got this one. I guess now we are out of battle record S's, but you could buy those, I think. Yeah, good. Battle record S. Sure. Got that. We need the pound type suppression. This we have. Yeah, pound type suppression plus. Doing pretty solid here. So Kyoka, we've got Luca, we can talk with everyone. Great. Except Arashi. Guess we finished up the Arashi and Tsugumi storylines. Alright. Let us start over here. I didn't know Sumeragi Tomb had a basement. I've been there to sightsee before, but this is the first time I'm hearing about that. Let's do the Bond mission.
Oh, Yuito! Perfect timing. Could you come and help me in the kitchen?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. What's the matter?
Stepmom. Ooh.
What is this? I can't really see with the sensor in place. What in the world is on that plate?
Yeah. Maybe it's so bad.
Everyone with some homemade cooking for all the hard work they've been putting in.
Okay.
What? This is food? It has a really intense smell.
That must be from all the spices.
Ah.
I'm actually not very good at cooking.
This is beyond not very good.
I wanted to get your advice because I know you're a really good cook. I want to make everyone happy.
I see. Well, if that's the case, I'd love to help you. I'm not sure what exactly I can do about this, though.
Yeah, it's apparently so bad it had to be censored.
Okay, I'll start with a vegetable stir-fry. Can you watch me?
Yep.
Done. Vegetables are so important for a balanced diet. Why is this being censored again?
I don't think this has much nutritional value. let's start with something more simple,
dear.
like fried eggs.
Done. That was really simple and easy. Oh, there's the sensor again. That's so strange.
Wow.
How can you do this just when frying an egg? I almost feel like giving up.
Now, what dish is coming next? Ow!
What?
Are you alright?
I'm sorry. Hold on. It'll stop hurting if I take a short break.
Are you sick or something?
It's something chronic. I've had someone else's memories implanted inside my brain as part of my mission. Memories of Dr. Hitoyo Pope, Togetsu's founder. They sometimes give me headaches.
That makes sense, I guess.
Memories temporarily became stronger, and I almost forgot who I was.
That sounds really dangerous.
Yep.
Yes, I may have fought her off once, but I never know when her memories will surface again. I thought I'd cook to distract myself, but it didn't work. I wonder if this will plague me for the rest of my life.
Let's hope not.
If this doctor's memories are a part of you, then maybe.
Yes, you're right.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I've been worried lately too.
You have?
Yeah. There's so much I don't know that could happen with my brain or with the world. But I don't let these situations stop me. I keep moving forward. That led me to become friends with all of you. The future always comes with a sense of uncertainty. But it's not necessarily bad.
I'm sure you're right. I never felt uncertain or worried when I was in Togetsu. In exchange, I had to bury all my feelings. Right now, I'm scared about the future. But I get to live my life the way I want.
Yeah, you're so animated now.
Thank you. I'm scared of the doctor's memories because I care so much about who I am now. Okay, my headache is gone. Let's get back to cooking.
All right. Let me try to think of a dish you can actually make. I know. How about a rice ball?
Oh, that's very homey. What should I wash the rice with?
I'll make the rice. You just shape them. Okay, that was some hard work, but we managed to do it. I think.
They didn't quite end up in the shape you showed me, but I'm pretty proud of them. Let's go hand them out to everyone.
And they're not censored. There's something.
You cooked.
Oh, wait,
I just
they are.
remembered about something I have to do. Would it be okay if I left for a while?
Is this a rice ball? I'm sensing something sinister.
I'm not getting near that thing. Keep it away from me.
Oh dear.
I'm so scared. I understand where they're coming from, though. Don't worry, they're edible. See? How...
You're right. They don't look great, but they taste all right.
I guess if you say they're okay. Oh, you're right. It's good.
We managed to get everyone to eat them. They had pretty nice things to say as well.
This is amazing. It's the first time I've ever been complimented on my cooking.
Really?
Reason, apparently.
Yes, that's not surprising. I didn't know you'd be so happy.
I'm most happy about learning and applying something new on my own. Something that wasn't from Dr. Pope's memories.
I see. I guess making rice balls wasn't something the doctor bothered to learn.
If I continue to challenge myself like this every day and bring joy to people, building my own memories, maybe one day the doctor's thoughts will become a thing of the past.
I'm sure you're right.
I wouldn't feel this hopeful if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me. Knowing that you watch over me gives me the motivation I need to do my best every day.
I can't believe that little child is standing here in front of me right now, teaching me so much. I'm so proud of you.
It's not always the teacher who gets taught.
Compare me to the past.
No, you're not a child anymore. I have to grow too. To not fear
Only
the
a teacher who
uncertainty
teaches.
of the future and to move forward.
Just let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Really? The next time, I'll make rice balls without your help, and you can taste them.
Oh dear.
What? I shouldn't have said anything.
Yep. You set yourself up for failure.
I'm sorry, Yuito. I pushed a lot on you without considering your feelings.
Or your stomach's feelings.
What are you talking about?
You know, like charms and fortune telling. I just wanted to become friends with you so badly that I went a little overboard. From now on, I'm going to do my best to be a motherly and trustworthy sisterly figure to you.
What is it? Motherly or trustworthy sisterly? Got the assault vision. It's nice. And a good first aid kit. Also useful.
I think of you as family, Yuito. I hope that doesn't bother you.
Of course not. It makes me happy. I'm glad you feel that way.
Dun, dun. Lovely. Da 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 da. Kasane?
Good timing. Will you go to Kikuchiba with me?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Why Kikuchiba?
Yeah.
I thought we could go somewhere to talk, like when we went to Mizuhigawa. We won't need lunch. I just want to talk.
Oh, got it. No lunch, huh? I guess that was too much last time.
Let's go to the roof of that building.
Ooh, hello.
Talk somewhere I can see the sky.
Got it. There are a lot of others here. Like always.
Yeah, but they're weak others.
Easy for us if we work together. Let's go.
Sweet. Easy.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Keep it up.
This is pretty rare.
Lovely. That way. Alright. La Kikuchiba environment.
Hey, do you remember when we came here together before?
Mm-hmm.
A lot has happened since then.
Yeah, she's tried to kill you.
What was that?
You don't remember? You asked me if there was anyone I liked out of the blue.
Yeah.
You know, when we went looking for Captain Seto's fountain pen. You said you were doing a background check.
Oh, that.
Yep.
Back then, I had no idea that we'd get caught up in something that involved the whole world.
Not just us, but everyone around us, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing we could have expected.
You're right.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. 2 large groups of others were confirmed near you.
Alright.
There are a lot of them. More than you usually see around there. It shouldn't be a problem for you two, but be careful.
You'll be fine.
So, how should we go about this?
Let's split up. We can work more efficiently that way.
All right. I'll go this way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll contact you when I've cleaned most of them up.
I'm counting on you.
Alright.
Wataru wasn't joking. That sure is a lot. I hope Kasane is okay.
Yeah, if you're okay, then she's definitely okay.
There's more of them than I thought. How are things with you, Yuito?
Kasane? What's going on? Wataru, what's the situation? Damn, I can't get through. Is the network down? I can't even use SAS.
That's problematic.
Calm down. It's all right. I can do this. Let's go.
It's so quiet. I can't hear anyone. It's like I'm really alone. No, this is what normal really is. I was so used to always being connected to someone through SAS. If I lose my power and go back to being a dud, it will always be like this. It's strange though. I'm not as scared as I thought I would be. I thought I would feel more lonely. Is it because I'm stronger? Probably not. I can feel it in my bones that Kasane is fighting somewhere. Even by herself. I know she won't give any ground. So I can't just die here.
Battle record S.
Okay, battle's over.
We need to heal up.
Good.
Wait a bit. Come on.
I can still fight.
Thank you. Okay, can't go that way at the moment. I'd say us being down is pretty nasty. Especially considering we're a bit low on medium jellies. Ooh, ooh, hello. Gotcha.
Leave it to me.
Alright, let's take the elevator. Going up. Sure. Which way? Oh, to the big area. Oh, there is a save point, so we can shop for some medium jellies that we definitely need. Guess we need to save because there's probably gonna be a big fight there. Is what I'm thinking. Yep, there is. Oh, nice. Oh, that's gonna help.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Yeah, we probably can, but let's focus on the face pole. The vase pulls, maybe. Ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah. Come on, hit it.
That attack worked. That must be a weak.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It's also dead now.
Keep it up.
Nice. Oh, another one. Really went with it here.
Damn. Major Other?
Yep.
Might be too much for me. No, Kasane's on her way. I should weaken it as much as I can until then.
Do we have anything to use against it? Nothing dangerous. Like this. Yes. That. Good.
Come on.
Definitely need to use your powers here.
Here we go.
Come on, crush it. Ooh, heal up.
That was close.
Come on, kill it.
Come on.
Nice. That was a good dodge.
I can still fight.
Yes.
That attack worked. That must be.
That is definitely a weak spot. Hit it!
Here we go! Come on!
You get it? Yes. Oh, thank you for joining us, Kasane.
Kasane! Is SAS still down?
Yep. Looks like it.
We almost got it. We can finish this if we attack together. Let's do this!
Yeah. And kill.
Now!
Easy.
Oh, that was a close one.
A little.
It was? I wasn't really all that worried. I assumed you would act when you did.
I was nervous. I guess we can work together even without SAS.
I don't think I could have pulled it off with someone else. Thank you for getting the timing right.
It's nice to hear a compliment from you. You're always so harsh.
Sometimes.
Well, whatever. Let's make our way to the top. We can see the moon from here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So, what was it you wanted to talk about?
That's also the scene from the
When
title.
the fighting is over, what do you plan to do?
The title menu.
I have a vague idea. It might be too grand, so you'll probably laugh.
I won't laugh, no matter what it is.
Thanks. I want to change the world.
That's a very vague idea. Yeah.
Yeah. We've both seen a lot of bad things in this country. The world that we live in now is built on so much sadness and sacrifice.
That's true. Suo, Seiron, and Togetsu. There were people suffering everywhere.
So many people's lives were turned upside down because of the desire for the strongest power, or using powers to alter time. It's got to end. This world can't exist just for powers. I won't let what happened to Nagi happen to anyone else. That's the least I can do for him. That's why I want to change the world. To make it a place where people don't have to rely on powers for everything. I know it will take a long time, but I feel like as a dud, I'm the perfect person for it.
Yeah, but you're dud with powers.
Right. How's your head? They were saying you might lose your power.
No big change at the moment, but if it really comes down to it, I'm prepared to become one again.
You're pretty calm about it. The way you were talking, I thought you would be a little depressed.
I mean, it will be inconvenient, but you know what? I'm not the least bit afraid. I thought the same thing when the network went down. Like I was fighting back to back with you, even without SAS.
You thought the same thing?
I wonder if that's what it feels like to lose your power. We're not just connected by SAS. Even if we can't see each other's faces or hear each other's voices, the most important thing, our connection, doesn't go away. So I'll be all right.
That's good. When we first met, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to count on you in a fight.
That's quite different.
I kind of had a feeling you thought that.
But you're different now. I think you really can change the world.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm relieved as well. I feel like I can leave this world to you.
That's big.
What are you planning to do?
Well, I haven't decided on a clear goal yet, but I've sort of been thinking of something outside this world.
Like outside of New Himuka? You mean the moon?
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard humanity came here from the moon. Outside this world is another world that I know nothing about.
Yep.
Filled with people who are a mystery to me. They're suffering, just like the people here. They are attacked by others, and turning into them.
Possibly.
Once I realized that, I couldn't ignore it. I thought maybe I could help somehow.
The moon. I thought I understood the first time I heard about it, but the scale is just too big. It doesn't seem real at all. I certainly never thought about saving the people that live there. You really are amazing.
I'm not amazing at all. I just don't want to regret neglecting the people I could have protected.
I always felt that you were the kind of person that would step up to protect people, even if you're alone. It's almost as if you're not afraid of anything. I looked up to you when I was a kid. I wanted to be just like you.
I think you're plenty like me, and you're giving me too much credit thinking I'm never afraid. As you said before, the most important connections never go away.
You mean Naomi?
Not just her. The memories of my mother, and the time I spent with all of you. The only reason I'm not as afraid as I should be is because I know they'll always be with me. I know that they'll always be here, inside my heart.
So, even if you're alone, you're never really alone? I kinda like that.
That's why I feel like I can go anywhere, even going beyond the sky. I know that sounds like a dream.
I think you can do it.
Sounds like a purpose.
No. I know you can.
Thank you.
So, it looks like you and I will be going our separate ways.
It won't just be us. I think everyone will find their own path and slowly drift farther apart.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad.
But even apart, we're still friends.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably get back to the hideout.
There's so much to do before and after a fight. We just have to take care of what's in front of us.
Though, listening to you made me excited for the future.
It won't be easy for either of us, so let's do our best. Both in our own places.
Absolutely. I promise I'll make a better future, no matter how long it takes.
You can take your time, but if you take too long, I'll bring peace to the moon and come back before you're done.
Oh, so it's a competition now. I know you hate to lose.
It is.
When I look at you lately, I realized that Naomi had a good eye for people. I was the one biased against you.
What did she say about me?
Oh, that's a secret between sisters. She really trusted you, though. Of course, I do now as well.
Yeah. Long SAS.
I feel something special with you, though it's hard to put into words.
Yeah, me too. I feel like we have a real connection.
Yep. Well, you do. You're siblings. It looks like Dr. Pope has no experience baking sweets. I did well with cooking, so I want to try baking next. Okay, let's make it our goal to bake your birthday cake. I have to ask you to be a teacher, taste tester, and birthday boy that day. It's important to have goals. Let's take it one step at a time. I am looking forward to a genuine Kyoka cake. That makes me nervous. I'm going to the kitchen right now to practice. Oh dear. That kitchen's burning down. And from Kusane. I don't like speculating, but if we meet again after everything is over, I'd like to have a long talk with you. I want to tell you things, and I want to hear what you have to say. Yeah, I want to talk to you more too. Don't take too long on the moon. I might be able to change this world faster than you think. That's the spirit. I promise I'll finish my job and come back before you're done. So be ready. Kasane. Let's see. Getting along nicely. Let's talk to Luca. Yeah. I cannot believe my brother might have changed places with the Arcanite. I would like to find out the truth myself. We will. We'll find out.
Yuito, I have a favor to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Will you climb Hieno Mountain with me?
Sure.
Sure, but why? Was there another warning there or something?
No, I just want to climb the mountain. The truth is, I'm still worried about my power.
You're afraid it'll
It's not enough to
go away.
shape my insecurity. I want to put myself in an extreme situation to clear my thoughts.
Ah.
And you thought of Hieno Mountain. But you had a pretty tough time climbing it before.
It was certainly difficult climbing the mountain with this body. But that's why I want to do it. I want to climb it with my own strength and see just how strong I've become.
But let's find out.
I don't want you to help unless it's an emergency or another appears.
Okay.
You want to test your limits? Okay, but don't do anything crazy.
Thank you very much.
To the mountain. Let's climb the mountain.
Maybe we should take a break.
No.
I can
Keep going.
still go on. I'm sorry for causing you some problems of late.
Don't worry about it. It's good to talk to someone.
I understand in theory that I shouldn't let losing my power bother me. But being a dud is something that has occupied my mind for a very long time. A dud's quality of life is hardly considered in current New Himuka society. It's the same as if they don't exist. If I lose my power, that's what will happen to me. And that scares me.
Your power has become you.
Not being able to see the net or visions is the same as being ignored by the world. But since they're outside of society, doesn't that mean they can change it from the outside?
That's just idealism. Society does not work that way.
Then make it work that way.
But that doesn't mean you should just give up.
You're still young enough to have hopes like that. I've been alive in this world for decades. I'm painfully aware of what can and cannot be done.
No.
I'm not the child that I appear to be.
You've just only seen things
You're not a child, so don't give up so easily. If you don't face the problem like an adult, nothing will change.
Yep.
But I...
Watch out!
Thank you.
Was close.
You saved me.
Oh, that was scary. I'm glad you didn't slip. Oh, I guess you could have teleported.
It happened so fast. If I had fallen, that may have been it.
Yep.
You ended up saving me, even though I said I was here to test my own strength.
Does it matter? I mean, I only helped you then. You climbed all this way by yourself. It's okay to get help when you really need it.
Yeah.
I don't think being strong is doing everything by yourself without anyone's help.
I see.
Oh, sorry. That was a little high-handed.
No, you're right. You made me think of my brother.
Former Major General Karin?
He is adored by everyone, but he trusts no one and takes all the burdens on himself. I've always followed in my brother's footsteps, but I don't need to follow his path anymore. I don't want to be like Karin. In fact, I shouldn't be. Yuito, I apologize for getting emotional.
No, I was mouthing off too. Let's call it even.
All right. Now, let's get to the top. If we don't hurry, the sun will set before we get down.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful. Don't fall down.
We're here.
Yep. You made it.
We made it. You did it.
Yes, it was the result of my daily exercise. And your help.
I was just along for the ride. Like I said, you got here on your own.
Thank you. New Himuka looks so small from here.
From this far away, the people look like ants.
It's strange. Small people, big people, psionics, duds. They are all just specks when seen from far away. Nations and societies are just gatherings of those specks. If that's the case, perhaps something can be done.
It looks like he has an idea. I guess the mountain climbing helped.
Gave him some perspective. Sometimes that's all you need, a different perspective on life, problem.
All right. Thanks to our climb, I understand what issue I must focus on.
Right.
That's great.
Good.
So you're not worried anymore?
No. First, I must get bigger.
Bigger?
You don't mean taller, do you?
I mean mentally.
Ah, okay.
You can't change the world alone. It requires small efforts by many people. So I want to have the capacity to accept everyone's ideas without losing myself.
Ooh, that's tough.
If I can depend on people, and be depended on, anything is possible.
I see.
It's a rough road to go on.
You look satisfied.
Yes, but this is only the beginning. I still have far to go.
I'm impressed. He seems bigger already. Okay, I have to get to work too.
Oh, how spirited. We should train together then. I will make a program right away.
Oh dear.
What? Oh man, can't we just take it easy today?
No. No. You know, Luca.
I always looked up to my brother's strength. But lately I believe that your kind of strength is what I should aspire to.
What? I don't think I'm very strong though.
I don't mean your power or fighting prowess. Perhaps I should say strength of mind. You don't compromise. I think I could change if I had your unbending will.
On level 5 with Luca. More teleportation time. Lovely.
I feel like I'm another step closer to knowing you.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
I'm taking a step closer too, so it's like we both did.
My entire body is sore. My body is sore all over after that. Even I cannot say we should continue training after we get back. I am filled with a sense of accomplishment, however. It was not only making the climb because you were with me, Yuito. Thank you. I should thank you. I learned a lot from you, Luca. I feel like I'm on the verge of understanding something too. Can we talk again while we're exercising? Of course. I'm with you all the way. From now on, when we feel lost, let us remember the view from the top of Haino Mountain. Let's remember that, and let's finish up with that for today. Looking at the time. Next time we're going to be diving into these last few bond missions before going into phase number 12, where I'm sure we will be finding Karen in Yuito Sumeragi's tomb. I hope you had fun coming along for the ride with this phase. There's been a few questions now finally answered. We've managed to solve some of the entanglements. Let's see what comes up next. Okay, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.